Test one, two, test. Test one, two, test. All right. Um, I didn't think I was gonna do anything with this since we're pretty much done, but I'm just doing this really for fun. I just kind of want to wrap up the rest of the map. But yeah, I mean we completed this, but I don't know. I just wanted to go a little bit more and see what else we could do. I just like to terraform the rest of the map. This is more so for funsies, just kind of you know cleaning up the map and you know, finishing off whatever I sought out to do, like replacing all the houses and all that. So, but yeah, the game's pretty much done. So this is more like the post credit scene if you think about it like that. So, but yeah, so back at it, and let's see, we got these guys. 25 damage. That's really good. I forgot what the bonus is for what are those people's names? Dead Creek. Yeah, specialist action point too. That's really good. I don't know why it's taking so long to get them to go positive though, or to get allied. They just aren't sending us anything, which sucks. And I was hoping that they would, but it's whatever. At least let's make sure. Yeah, we are doing that. All right, so let's also go ahead and trade. I think, are we trading with them already? We aren't. So let's go ahead and do that. Um, we'll just do whatever we can to make them happy. So obviously they don't want corn, so we won't give them corn. It's not a big deal. They don't want anything, so that makes it even harder. So I guess we'll wait to see until they rotate their stock because it seems like they don't want to give us anything. Um, it is what it is. But another thing we wanted to do was actually set up some ranches. So maybe, maybe over here is a good idea. Or like, maybe here, right next to this blighted queen body, which is lovely to look at. But yeah, so is there a better spot for this maybe? Maybe over here? It is pretty open over here, you know? Or this is also a pretty decent spot. Let's see. Need heat to survive winter storms. Isn't there an upgrade to the ranch? I thought there's an upgrade. The Yeah, large stalls. That's what it is. Okay, so now that we got that, if we place this here, actually, let's do something like this, right? Let's let's make this just like all ranches. Kind of go a bit crazy, right? Boom. And then we can have like this back to back. This is kind of turning into kind of too realistic if you think about it, but and then we put an industrial radiator. So we'll place one. I think that should be good. Yeah, let's place that right there. Because then we could place this, place that like that, and then check it out. We can also do this. Magic. Boom. A bit overkill, right? Like a bit too much. Maybe we could sprinkle in some insect farms, although they don't need to be heated. Now they can enjoy some very juicy insects. I don't like that they described it like that, but I'm not gonna judge. So And then I guess we could open up a mill and a bakery now that we have that ability. Oh, these people already? Okay, let's see. Yeah, you guys were gonna rock some people, so let's go ahead and do that. 25 damage. Yo, nice. All right, so we're taking care of business there, and that's done. Beautiful. And then how much? Okay, so he's got two more ticks, and then he's got. Damn, that's gonna take him a while. He's got 4 ticks left. Um, we do want to see if this works out. Oh, it tells us too. 30 every 12 hours. Interesting. It's probably not the best, but whatever. Um, wait a second. Where are people? Oh, damn, they're all the way over there. Well, our stuff got taken over here. Is it this one? Oh, this one. I guess once the Federation's formed, that's when they stop taking over stuff. I think that's how it works, but we'll see. But I mean, looking at this, I mean, I was just gonna go crazy with ranches. You know what I mean? Maybe I could put the insect farms over here. Actually, that's not a bad idea because they don't need to be heated. So let's do that. Let's put it like here. Actually, how much? No, this can actually go a bit further. So if we wanted to, we could extend the ranches. Maybe insect farms below. You know what I mean? Because then we're not really wasting space in that regard. Yeah, that's kind of a neat idea. So let's do that. I think that should be enough for all the insects of the game, but we'll see. And then let's go ahead and extend this here and extend that here, even though we don't need to. We're doing it just because. But something I forgot, we need to power this somehow. So it looks like that should be good. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right. Let's continue the beautification of this lovely land of ours. Looks like we missed a spot over here, so let's go ahead and take care of that. And then, where did it go? Get a plastic extractor going on here. Why not? Do we have enough electronics? 28, not a great amount. You know what I mean? Not the best. And we still have these blighted cores. So yeah, maybe it's best that we did come back and kind of wrap things up just to have a full sense of being done with the game. How is our food production? Let's see. We have almost 20k food, so we're looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Um, 85 cockroaches. That's lovely. But only 12 meat meals. Interesting. So it seems like we could use a bit more meat meals. We have meat meals here, but it looks like it takes prime meat. Yeah, which we don't have a lot of. But it also takes fish. So I don't know. And then dang, we that's another problem is we are actually getting very low on metal. Something I forgot about. So, with that being said, let's see what we can do to fix that because right now I'm thinking we don't have much left on the map. You know what I mean? See, I think that one and then just these over here. You know what I mean? That's pretty much all the metal that's left on the map. Oh, no, right here. Look at that. We missed that too. But Yeah, it's probably another reason why to like wrap this game up quickly too, because we're just simply running out of resources. And I mean, maybe someone's selling metal, but it's not something I want to bet on. Just because it seems like colonies are very hit and miss with what they offer. But let's go ahead. Oop, actually, they just finished fighting. Very nice. I think 150. What do you got? 150. You're 150. They're all pretty good scavenging. Um, we'll go ahead and have. Actually, we need someone with high HP. So we'll have Vert do it because he's got 90 HP. Yeah, and he could do that relatively quick. Okay, so once we got that, let's go ahead and this area, even though we can't access it, is getting hammered. Let's go ahead and take out these people. Should be able to reach there. Yeah. So they should get there on the next turn. Beautiful. I wonder if these two could take out that thing by themselves. Actually, let's try it. Let's go ahead and send you guys out on a car. Get a We'll send a 3-person car so you guys can have a little bit of extra space just in case. All right, all right. Actually, that reminds me. Let's see if anyone's selling some metal. Looks like not. I'm not seeing any metal. Have they updated their trades yet? Nope. They don't want nothing. They want nothing to do with us. They don't want to send us any stuff. And interestingly enough, this is still running out of material, which I don't like to see, and I still don't know why it does that. Someone's blighted. We're blighted in this day and age. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, dang, no metal. We got a ton of plastic, and decent amount of stuff, but like tons of plastic. Like we don't need that much. Hey, we removed that last blighted core. Check that out. Well, I think that's the whole map. That's done. Except now we have these large pollution piles. Which can I toggle between? I can. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because now we need to clean up the map. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, look at this gross stuff. So let's go ahead and do exactly that. Because we don't want our people getting hurt. There we go. Awesome. Oh, I forgot they need water. That's what they need. The question is, will this reach them? I suppose we could put one here and then probably another here just to be safe. That should have a good overlap. So let's go ahead and do that. But we need to overtime our how much we still got a decent amount of metal left, but I'm not too confident in the the amount that's left on the map. So not too happy about that. Um that's another meat. Oh wait, no. This is a mixed meal. Okay. That's good. We want mixed meals. Where is Oh, please tell me that's Dead Creek. Okay, cool. Shoot. I was about to go take out some people, but now I could loan them a specialist. So I suppose we could do that. All the way. See, that was a problem. is that they're all the way over here. And the travel time is 5 days and 17 hours, which is crazy if you think about it. Luckily, we have a car that can get there relatively quickly. So that is what we're going to do, even though we had created this team originally to fight. All right, so now that you're done blocking her, so let's get these people in the car. How much do you have left? You have 2 ticks still. Well, it's going to take us 3 ticks to get there, so I guess we could wait for you. Okay, so we got that. How come you have nothing? Oh wait. Dang. Hold on. 6 ticks at 5. Okay, no, that's fine. You'll be okay. You'll be fine. We'll have you pick up the car because it looks like this person should be wrapping up in 2 ticks. And then wouldn't that be crazy if these things can attack outposts? Like that would suck. That would probably make the game very difficult. Not gonna lie. I feel like I went a bit too hard on this just because I built a bunch of things at once, which all require metal. And I don't have a lot of metal. So maybe we should focus on building this next first. That's probably the smart thing to do. And then we got to daisy chain some yeah, we got to build some large transformers. So let's go ahead and build this right here cuz that should connect to that. And then we got to connect this. Ah, it's just out of reach. Just out of reach. But we'll go ahead and build this right here. Go. Well, I guess there's really no point of rushing this thing now because I don't even have the necessary electrical components to get there. Because I need this. You know what I mean? So maybe we should build that first. Yeah, let's do that because we need to build the daisy chain out there. So I can't do it until I have my necessary infrastructure, anyways. Did this no, they haven't. Okay, are these wrapped up yet? Okay, cool. They did refill. That's what I like to see because that was quite honestly that bug was stressing me out. So I didn't like to see that, but hey, it is what it is. Let's see if we could place more of these water wells on the edge of the map. Actually, it looks like we don't have this part of the map explored. Let's go ahead and put down a little scout tower, shall we? Make sure there's nothing else that's not. Oh, see, we got a little bit over here. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Anything else? Boom. No, we're good there. Oh, you're done. Wow, you guys are quick. You guys are quick with it. I think I think that's the last of the pollution, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's go ahead and just plop you guys down there, and you guys can get cracking to it. Boom, 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 boom. We're good. Okay, so I think that's the last of the edge of the map. So I'm curious if there's any other spots on the map uh, that we could place at the edge of the map that isn't necessarily like see here I could oh too close. But we did place some funky like here. We placed like a funky location right there. So let's see if there's anything else. Like that doesn't count. We placed one there. Yeah, so see like here's a spot. Like it doesn't make sense that we could place it here, but look, it works. Like there's no soil here. But for some reason, we could place one right here. I just thought that was I don't know if that's a bug or not, or if that's intended, but yeah, there's parts of the map that you can definitely place a water well. Like here's another. It's so interesting. But it seems like it only works like when the water, like when you have these little water droplet icons on the soil. Like it can't go in the water. If the water droplets are on the soil, then you can place it like here too. You know what it could be is that it might be that it's overriding the soil type because this is still technically land, but it's triggering or it's reading it as fertile soil. Huh. Honestly, I didn't even know that was a thing until I tried doing it. So, pro tip right there. I got to add that to my advanced guide cuz that's going to save some people. Not going to lie like that. Like this, I wonder if I could build it out here. Would they go over this hump? Hmm. Kind of curious. Let's try it. Cuz I've never seen anyone go over like that little levee. So, let's try it though. See if it actually works. Okay, are these people ready? No, they're not. Still. Yep, I know. There's nothing here, but I would like to upgrade this, but we do have plenty of people. So, you know what? We're just going to add someone else and call it good. And then let's go ahead and build next here. Uh, you are done. So let's go ahead and move your location. Let's get rid of this nasty blighted soul because it's bothering me. It's an eyesore on the game. It's just all around not good. You know what I mean? We want these nice, beautiful green fields that we have here. Boom. Okay, we're looking good. Day 300, guys. Check that out. Still nothing that they want. They don't want any of our stuff. It's a shame. We could offer more. How far away are these people? They're making headway, but yeah, that's the problem with this place is that they're so far. And it's kind of hard to get there in time unless like we immediately address it, which is what we're doing now. Don't get me wrong, we are addressing it, but it's just I never seen a a colony that far out. Usually they're in a circle, like usually they just go around in a circle. Like see how like this is a circle. Like if you go in a circle, you can kind of get like the general idea of like where colonies or other colonies would be. Here's another, but like for some reason and there's another, but for some reason like this one does not adhere to the circle, like it's at the edge of the map. I guess just how the game is. I don't know. That's usually how I determine like where things could possibly be on the map as well, like where colonies could be hiding. uh Insects, no seed. Oh yeah, so we made the perfect amount. So we got waxworm, mealworm, buffalo worm, crickets. Isn't that lovely? All right, well, let's go ahead and start with waxworms, as much as I don't want to, because that's pretty gross. Let's see. Try to see if there's anything else that we need in terms of like seeds for both vegetables and insects. Okay, so we have cattle, sheep, chickens, and pigs. So probably cattle, sheep, chickens, pigs. That's probably a good setup, back to back sort of thing. I like it. I think it's simple and easy. Hopefully you got something good. What the heck is that? I don't know what that is. I know we have the wheat one, but I can't recall what that is. Let's go ahead and see. Maybe we don't have it. Maybe it's something for the greenhouse. Let's go and take a look. Oh, it's peanuts. That's what it is. Yeah, that's right. We don't have peanuts. I mean, I think you can only grow them in the greenhouse too. Yeah, you can't grow them here. Well, I mean, do we want peanuts? Eh, It's not the worst thing in the world to have. There we go. Person's floating. You can see them floating in there. We're slowly building up our ranches. Slowly building up our large transformers. Actually, let's go ahead and speed this up a bit. It's getting a. We can go ahead and see what we get much quicker. Can I get rid of this? Okay, cool. I don't need to see that every time. Okay, good, because that would be horrible. All right, so now we got that. We cleared that. Let's go ahead and let us go here. Go ahead and get you in there. And how much do you have left? Oh my god. You have a very long time. Didn't we make a whatchamacallit over here? Was this it? No, that's not it. I could have sworn we made a special little outpost over here. Oh, this is it right here. I was obviously just not looking at it correctly. That's something we want to test because it looks like, well, shoot, how does that work? Because think about it, right? If they're in the vehicle and then they drop off the stuff in the vehicle, can they still drop it off here? There's a lot of testing that needs to be done, people. We gotta figure that out. So guess what we're gonna do? That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna figure it out right now. We gotta get to the bottom of it. I still don't know why people are getting blighted, but hey, whatever. Uh-oh. Looks like showers are becoming an issue. Oh, it's because we got a lot more people. That's right. So we're getting some stinky people. So we got to fix that. So how do we fix that? Well, to me, bathrooms are the perfect answer. What the hell was that? Oh, that was crazy. I've actually that noise I've never heard, but that's the noise that is made when they turn blighted and turn evil. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Well, that was a cool noise. All right. We didn't need the science points because look how much we got, but whatever. All right, so now let's go ahead and test this thing because I've personally never used this. I've never used a healer outpost, but we're going to find out together. We're going to figure it out and see what actually happens. Can it be multiple people or is it only just one? Uh-oh. We got to move this. So let's go ahead, continue the beautification. Are we being attacked by something right now? Oh, of course. And the one little spot on the map that wasn't scouted, there was a beetle hidden. Isn't that funny? Let's go ahead and make this nice and neat because yeah, we just have a bunch of nasty land right there. Same for this. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Same for you. Bada bing. Bada boom. I'd love to see it. All right. Don't care. I don't need this. Don't need that. Children, actually, hold on. 42 children. Okay, so let's take a quick look. So we got 28 here, and then we have 20. Okay, so we are still good, but we're at 6. We have 6 left. So we could build another large school, which is honestly a really cool building. I like how it looks. It looks like a proper school instead of a broken down school bus. But I get it. All right. 2 more children. So look at that. See, so things are picking up with the children. Oh, got to move that to make things nice and pretty looking. Go. All right, so let's go ahead and add another person. So we got waxworm. Let's do mealworm. And then this one will be crickets, because who doesn't love to eat crickets? And then cockroaches. You got to have cockroaches. You love to see it. It'd be cool to see, like, could you terraform over 100%. I mean, obviously, I know that's not possible, but it'd be cool to see. We are getting negative on our electricity. So, oh, would you look at that? Um, we we're actually pretty low on components. Not good. So how do we fix that? Well, let's go ahead and check these places, and then let's go ahead and overtime them. I think, yeah, I have two places creating electronics. Let's go ahead and replace this back up to a component, and then go ahead and boost it. And then let's see if anyone's selling components. Oh, they're selling metal, so we'll go ahead and buy that because metal is really bad for us right now. So boom, perfect. And then, ooh, more metal. Let's see if they are willing to. We probably should. Probably should. And of course, they want antibiotics, which is not something I'm willing to give up. But for the sake of the game, I will. Because I'm just trying to boost this relationship as much as I can, and by any means. So if it means selling some antibiotics, eh, we got to do what we got to do. And see how long it takes. 5 days and 17 hours. That is a ridiculous amount of time. Luckily, I think it's the full, like, there and back. Otherwise, if it was just there, I would be like, oh god. Okay, so she is a scavenger, so I want this guy because he's a scout. I don't really have a use for a scout. Uh oh, but I could hold on. Before he goes in, maybe we could fight real quick. How much time do I have left on that thing? Hold on. Hold on. Where is that thing? Yeah, 4 days. Yeah, we could fight this. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, can't. So we'll just wait. Not a big deal. All right. So let's do the test. Okay, you don't have anything. What about you? You don't have anything. Yeah, see, they don't have anything. So they can't return the stuff? Is that how it works? Yeah, because it's in the car. So, well, let's just do it. Okay, let's test. Boom. Sending resources to colony. That's the first time. Yeah. So if you have a car, that solves right there. If you have a car and you put your stuff in the car, you can't actually use this. You can't use the transport station. Unless maybe we have to click the car over it. Let's try that. Wait, I think that worked. Oh my god, it did. Never mind. We figured it out. I didn't think to click the car over it. So I guess yeah, it works. But here's an interesting thing. It's not instant. It says preparing resource transport. So I wonder how long it actually takes. But that's an interesting thing. I've never seen that before. And it's cool that we figured out that you can actually just use the car. So you don't have to get out and do it individually. All right, so now the next question is how many people can heal at the same time? Okay, so 12. Well, let's try this again. Can we do that? No, you can't. Okay, so you can't do the same trick with the car. Let's see if we could do multiple people healing multiple people at the same time. And then let's try Pinkman. Okay, so only one person at a time. Interesting. Okay. Well, that solves that. Uh 4 ticks. You should be fine, but man, you're gonna be hurting. I'm not gonna lie. That is gonna hurt you. 5 ticks, but you got more HP. Or sorry, 6 ticks, not five. Um, yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. And then for that, let's go ahead and do that. And then this person, I mean, there's not really much else for them to do. I would like for them to fight these people down here, but nothing else for them. But hey, now we learned healing is a thing. And it tells you it's only going to take them a tick, so 12 hours. Pretty cool. And the last insect farm, buffalo worms. Buffalo worms turn from a milky color to yellow once they're ready for harvest. Ew. You know what? You can't say no to any source of food in a post-apocalyptic environment. It is what it is. Damn, that thing's just shooting out water. No wonder we got water problems. We're homeless. We still got 11 spots. So this holds 10, this holds 8. Okay. So once we kind of stabilize our housing situation, definitely going to want to rebuild these as well, just because they offer more. Did we? Yes, we are ready to rock with this. Okay, perfect. We could upgrade this, but it takes 150 metal. It's funny. But you know what? Since we got plenty of, well, actually, we don't have plenty of people. We had plenty of people, but now we don't. So we'll go ahead and just boost this up. And are we okay? So we're planting and growing. So these are all. I don't like the noise that comes with this. Pretty gross. But something to consider is these are producing pollution still. Eventually, they're going to stop because we're almost done. And same with this. This is almost done as well. These blighted layers are still on the map, but I don't know. I haven't seen them spawn anything lately. Going green. What does that do? Oh, was that removing everything off the map? It was. Hey, we got all the milestones. Look at that. I wonder why some are like odd numbers and some are like regular. I shouldn't say regular. Like they're what's the word? They are rounded numbers. Yeah, that's probably better. Like why are some of them rounded and some of them not? I wonder if there's like a time influence on some of those. But yep, looks like we've completed those. So can we use these to scavenge? Okay, so they can only do blighted cores. So there's really no point in keeping these employed anymore since we can't use them. So let's go ahead and stop them. We have completely removed them from the map. And that should help. Yeah, that should help our stuff. I don't need to do that. Burning Skies. Oh, I've never seen this one. Huh. I've never seen this quest. That's an interesting art right there. Okay. Cool. All right. So, you guys are going to fight. There we go. Oh, there we go. So now it's is that a dude? It is a dude with like he's got like a rickshaw. You're making a guy deliver the resources on a rickshaw? Like we can't even give him like a car or like a horse? That is crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and go back here. And then it should be done on the next tick, I believe. Yeah. There we go. And then we can take out these things over here. And that works out really nicely. Okay, so she's done. So let's get her in there, and then we'll have him heal up. There we go. His healing is only going to take 5 hours. A lot quicker. It's pretty nice. Boom, boom. Okay. I could have sworn there was a an achievement for we got a pretty bad balance going on here. Let's see which one is closest in terms of components. Let's go ahead and build this one next. Prioritize it because we need to get our stuff up and running as soon as possible. Oh, there we go. Good here. All right, so let's go ahead and do this area. And then let's go ahead and do that area. Just move it over a bit. There we go. Yeah. What? Still? We still have this problem? That is crazy. Specialist near death. Well, it doesn't surprise. Yeah, that was a really quick battle. All right, so let's go ahead and loan. And then we'll have you is there anything for you to even oh, there is something for you to scavenge. Let's go ahead and get in this car. Hit the old dusty trail and go pick up some med kits. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna head on over here. Beautiful. Uh, these guys are still taking a while. Let's go ahead and have him stop and then cancel mission. And then have you heal and then have you do the rest. That's a good idea. I like it. So this guy is going to take 3 ticks. Not the worst thing in the world. Hey, Chrysotep. Chrysotep. I think that's how you say your name. How's it going? Put that there so we don't get confused for anything. Because we just see a red sign in the middle of nowhere, we're going to be like, well, how come it's not doing anything? There we go. All right, all right. Let's go ahead and there are no more moon rocks. Oh, where have my moon rocks have gone? Go. All right, so now we could yeah, let's go ahead and make this the cows. And then we'll make these the pigs. And then these the chickens. Actually, should we upgrade these first? We could. Yeah, let's just upgrade these. Before the animals arrive? Yeah, might as well, right? Makes the most sense. There we go. Beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, they actually did hit something. That's crazy. There we go. Okay, so now we were looking at people were getting a bit stinky, but we kind of dropped that because we forgot. But hopefully I won't forget before I handle all these. All right, so let's go ahead and we probably want to take care of the rival because that one is usually the most annoying to deal with. Go. Go. All right. Then she can go here. Very nice. Yeah, she's just kind of chilling because she's still got to wait for these people to finish up. Um, she could go here. What is this? Yeah, see, they get a nice little van, and then we give a guy with a rickshaw to deliver our resources. Isn't that kind of messed up? Oh, sweet. Just what the doctor ordered. You would think that they would be all hiding behind their trucks, but some of them are just standing out in the middle. And then this guy likes to wait to the end before he shoots his rocket launcher, and then he explodes. And we get paid for it, but we have to pay. We have to repair a good amount of stuff. Oh, are they already done? Wow, they are done. Um, man, that is a bit rough for all of them. Not gonna lie. There we go. Maybe I'll have her do it, but she's also gonna probably be a bit low on HP after everything's said and done. Oh, I totally forgot that these require more metal. Whoops. Well, we'll just have to overtime more metal places. Not a big deal. All right, so now, oh shoot, we don't have an electrical thing over here. Hmm. Well, let's go ahead and fix that, shall we? Go. That should solve that. All right, so now back to the business at hand with our issue with cleanliness. We could, you know, we could build another sauna. It'd probably be a good thing to have. Let's see. We could put it because it does cause pollution, so we do want it relatively away from everyone, right? You know, we don't want it to be causing people harm. So, will this reach? I think it will. Oh, this one will, for sure. So, yeah, let's go ahead and put that there. Kind of like that. Kind of like that location. Yeah, this is good. And then we can also put a water tower here. Beautiful. And then we could cut this over with a nice little road. There we go. Probably should get rid of the body. I mean, you know, these blight creatures were a thing of the past. Oh, oh wait. Someone's wobbling to the gate. Oh, that is a swell deal. We actually really need that. So we will take that. Sometimes the game just knows like when you need help and they kind of throw you a bone. You know what I mean? All right, let's have him go in there and then we'll have you heal up because well, we're still waiting for this guy. So it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? All right. So, uh damn, that's a lot. Um he would live with 1 HP. He would live, but it'd be very close. Oh, that's a long time, almost 9 days. Um, you wouldn't live, and you wouldn't live either. So, yeah, I guess we'll have you do it. Well, we know you'll be fine. It's just not comfortable with the idea of how close it will be. So we'll have you wait. Um, actually, how's your scavenge? We can have you start on this to help her out because she's not gonna be able to do it all by herself. At least I don't think she will. But we'll see. You never know. So we'll just have those people on standby. All right. Feeling fresh as a daisy. Have we completed their task yet? No? Okay. Man, they are taking a while. Are they still? Oh my god, this takes forever. Yeah, I don't think it was destined to even get those people in the Federation in the first place, to be honest. Trade convoy has arrived. Resources restored in the trade center. Okay, so one of these has arrived. Um yeah, we'll trade with you because you got cows as well. So we'll take your metal. Antibiotics is probably good too to have. And your cattle. That's a lot of money. It is a lot. But you know what? We're gonna trade you our pollution. It's quite the deal. There you go. And we also have guns. There you go. Dang, we're still paying them even after all that. Well, guess what? We got plenty of herbs. Boom. Quite the deal. Look at all that pollution. Oh, so we can choose what to do. Huh. Interesting. Um, do we get the money? Rental housing. Do we get That's what I want to know. Do we get the money? Cuz this would be really good. Honestly, like rental housing. That's awesome. And do we get this? Do we get the research? Huh. Additional trade resource added. Oh, this one's a good one too. 50 per day? Huh. Building benefits. Is there a way to see? Oh, you can get a little biography about them. That's cool. Because I know we get 100 from them. I wonder if that infographic shows. Let's see. Um, most skilled. That's interesting. Uh, I didn't know that you could see which one's the most skilled, and Brock is the most skilled. Huh. Oh my god, this guy is crazy on his pollution. He needs to get unpolluted. We could see every single colonist in. That is crazy. That's a lot of micromanagement. Okay, resources. Is there a money one? Huh. They call this a high-end resource? Makes sense though. Okay, so we don't see. Oh. So we consume only 4, so the total is 1. That is cool. You can see the balance. What is this? Balance is negative 27. Ooh, not good. Currency. Does this tell me? No. I want to know where the production's coming from, though. Daily resource. Okay. So I guess we can tell by here. Convert, mission success rate, birth rate, specialist attack. So let's try building one of those things and then see if this goes up from 100. I guess that's one way of telling, right? So let's go ahead and build a, what do we have here? Rental housing. So if that's the case, then it should go to 110, right? Also, can't we just tell what they have by seeing what buildings they have? Yeah, like this should already, it should already be 110 here. Hello? Oh, okay. I will be right back. Give me one sec. Just be right back. All right. Sorry about that. I am back. Okay. There we go. All right, we're back. Um Here we go. See. Go. Damn, we got a lot of infected people. It's not good. We could build another field hospital. I mean, that's not a bad idea. Just help the people out, you know what I mean? Actually, I think that's exactly what I want to do. Go. Let's build that there. Yeah, I like that. There we go. And unfortunately, we can't do anything with these right now because of the whole winter storm. So we're kind of stuck. At least stuck on progressing more terraforming. Building up our critical infrastructure, so that's good. Seems like more people are requiring actually we want to upgrade this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. See, is there a spot on the map where they are not where they are where they need showers? It seems like it's more so over here, like in this section of the map. So maybe yeah, maybe with this here we could build some outhouses, you know what I mean? Not the most ideal way of using this space, but you know what? It gets the job done. Probably just put down some yeah, there we go. See? Now we're using that space efficiently. A group is crawling towards the gate. That doesn't sound good. Um Interestingly enough, we need clothing. So we will go ahead. Yeah, now that I think about it, we haven't really upgraded or put in new tailors in quite a bit. So let's go ahead and do that. Nice. And then we'll have these fine folk return because they got a lot of supplies, and it's good to just drop them off and be done with it. Actually, these people are healed up. And I mean, they could. Yeah, you know what? Why not, right? No, actually, no, we'll just return the colony because the car is so low on HP, anyways. It wouldn't make sense. Oh my gosh, just that one building almost took her out. What the heck? Nice. It's crazy how much that actually took. I really want them in, but like we have so much more to go just to get them in on the Federation. Like it's a lot. And we still haven't even completed one trade with them. That's the crazy part. Oh wait, this guy's really close to death. Oh shoot. I would have lost him. Same I mean, no. Yeah, he would have died too. Oh my gosh. Well, good thing we caught that. Let's head back to the colony. Jeez. Go. Oh, no more active deposits. Look at that. We're done. That's crazy. Huh. We don't have workers here? Like the one place that we actually do need workers too. You know what I mean? Did this? No, it's still not done. My gosh. Do we have anyone who's work? We do. We don't need these people working here anymore. You guys can stop doing this. All right, let's see if that put people in important spots. Okay, cool. So we got this going. Yeah, we definitely need this because it seems like people are requiring that quite a bit. Oh, let's go ahead and move this. Go. All right, so you guys are back. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and start getting the car ready for you guys to head back on out. But while you guys are here, can you guys go ahead and clean up these bodies because they are just they're just not making the place look great. You know what I mean? Thank you. Oh my gosh, there's so many here. It's gonna overtime this building because we just want to get rid of it. You know what I mean? Our balance is negative still. Would you look at that? They actually built it. That is crazy. Why is our water so negative now? The heck? Well, we're slowly pushing back the nasty blighted soil. Slowly but surely. Uh yeah, get that. That'd be perfect. All right, let's have you guys head on back because that's probably the best bet. Go. Dang, they are taking forever on this thing. Thank you. Now it's done. All right, now let's get rid of this blighted thing. Oh, they walked around. That's how they were doing it. Interesting. Look at this green area. So nice. See, once everything's terraformed, it looks fantastic. But the blighted stuff, ugh, gosh, it's the worst. Going to take those people out just because they don't need to be there. I think we can upgrade this. It makes sense too because, well, yeah, we should. It does take one metal, but it's worth it. So let's go and do that. Oof. We're running out of water. Okay, so that's not good. Go ahead and put a water pump. Why did it, oh, infection. I was like, what the? Yo. That should fix that. Did a bear just spawn? Two bears just randomly spawned? Or three, yeah. What the heck? Okay. Get rid of. Thank you. Get rid of this. There we go. Beautiful. Only kids? Oh my gosh. Well, at least they had some food, but still. That is not good. All right, how are we on kids? 62. Yeah, we need to put down another school. Let's go ahead and put down a large school. Go. Schools right next to each other. Um Raise the fortification. Sure. We could do that. Ah, sorry about that. Move that there. And then let's have you guys. Ooh, looks like there's some bodies here that we need to clean up because people are getting attacked. But I think interestingly enough, they do cause pollution, which isn't good. Go. Oh, we actually are legitimately out of shelter space. Okay, so let's go ahead and start upgrading these then. There we go. Get some two-story houses up in here. Go. Looking fantastic. Actually, I think we could shift these over slightly. Yeah, because then we can create a passage through. That's perfect. So then they can walk. Perfect. Look at that. A lot of homeless people, but hey, we'll get that fixed. Ruckus coming from the house. Um, uh, just let them enjoy themselves. I don't see why we would. One of the houses catches on fire. No, my beautiful houses. Of course, it's the expensive houses and not the two-story house as well. Right. So it seems like you can't lower it more than that. Oh, no, that one will lower it. So four people will lower it to just one tick. Interesting. Still? Honestly surprised we still have that problem. Toxic piles. I thought we removed all the toxic piles. We even got the achievement for it. There shouldn't be any left. Yo. All right. How is our medicine? We got a lot of anti-stress, but it's like we don't really need it. A lot of medicine, not too many. Do we even have? Okay, we do. Okay. We don't have a lot of herbal medicine being made, which I could have sworn we did. So it seems like we need another herbal hut to make herbal medicine or med hut. There we go. Oh my god. Go. And we'll let that one chill because it's not really an issue. All right. I would like for you guys to go all the way to the other side of the map to take care of this annoying thing. Well, it seems like adding these bathrooms over here really fixed up our shower issue. But seems like our clothing problem is still a problem. So let's see what we could do about that. Can we pull people even if we have more than 300? I forgot. I think, is it 300 or 350? Let's find out. Okay, cool. I think we can do this. We're going to be pulling in a lot, but hey, it is what it is, right? We're about to add 50 more people. Yep. Are we really that low on tailors? Okay, so here's another. So let's go and upgrade this one. But yeah, interestingly enough, totally like ignored like the need for tailors. So let's go ahead and put this as herbal medicine, and then let's put another tailor. Put one here. Actually, we could probably fit two. There we go. And then while we're here, let's go ahead and fit another general. Oh wait, no, we can't because that would cut that off. That's why we didn't do that. Go. So yeah, we got a lot of children, but luckily, we got a good amount of schooling, but still, very, very high amount of children. They're chanting. Of course they are. I'd rather pay the concrete, so we'll threaten you guys. 19. I guess it depends on the people they're attacking, but 19 could be good. Yep, they didn't make it through. Two people were injured. Not good. Let's upgrade this as well as upgrade this. There we go. Awesome. Oh, we totally forgot to select the animals. So let's have cows go here. Cows. Hey, what's up? I'm chilling. What about you? Oh yeah. Eh. All right. I thought no one was showing up. Yeah, they told me no one was showing up. So no, them. Yeah. Well, I thought no, because last time when you guys did this, I thought you guys just did a breakfast thing and it was just the girls. I didn't remember that. Oh, well then why is Mike giving me crap? Yeah, okay, I'll go get ready. It's funny. All right, sounds good. See you guys. All right, bye. Uh-oh, we got people homeless. All right, so that seems like we need to expand in a new housing area. Hmm. I mean, honestly, this is kind of a good spot, but we don't need that many homes. You know what I mean? Like, we only need because this is pretty much it. Like, I wonder if we could like fit one at this waterfront. Can we? Can we do that? We might be able to fit a house actually. Let's try that. That's not going to work. Um, I mean, I guess we could put down a new housing block, but it just seems like a waste. You know what I mean? Seems like a lot. Um, I mean, ideally, I'd put the housing block closer to everyone, but I don't think we can, given the situation. All right, well, this seems like a good spot as any, to be honest. What the heck? We also need more water, so let's get another water pump going. All right, so let's base it. Let's put it over here. You know what I mean? I think this is a good spot. Nice open area. You know what? We'll make it a housing track instead of just like an expensive or a more efficient thing. We'll make it an expensive housing track. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom, boom. Yeah, I like it. I like how it looks. And then we'll throw in a large water tower on this side just because, for no reason other than the fact that it makes everything symmetrical. Look at all these homeless people helping to build their housing. Beautiful. Yeah, and then we'll connect it there. All right. And then we should probably connect a paved road from here over here. Since we're kind of building out whole sections of areas now. Because why not? 38. Oh yeah, that's right. We took in a lot more people. Uh so I mean this is only 2040. That should cover them, but still it's not the best amount. So maybe we should put in a few more houses. Put down that. I like how that looks. There we go. All right. Go. Go. And then let's see about trading. gotta buy their rifles, which if it makes them happy, whatever. And they don't have anything we could buy, so let's go ahead and buy the sheep and the pills as well. Gotta make it worth it. So let's go ahead and sell some guns, some herbs. That looks good to me. Is there, let's see, is there a way to increase their happiness? That'd be really nice if there was a building. Oh, school. Yeah, reputation. We just need to build schools for them. Oh my gosh. Let's just do that. Because then that will get it done. I should have done that a lot sooner. Shoot. Why didn't I think of that? Ah, only limited one per society. Ugh. Well, that's actually one thing that you should probably be rushing. That's actually a really good thing. Where is that in the tech tree? Now that I think about it. Schools are first. Actually, that's a really good thing to rush. Because getting 10 per day, you'll basically be done by the end of the game. Pretty close. Like if you go to 300, wait, no, more than that. What the heck? Yeah, you would easily get them happy. Wow. Why didn't I think of that? I should have done that a lot sooner. Ugh. Malnourished. No. I feel like a housing developer. Kind of want to play City Skylines now. This makes me want to play City Skylines. I love that game. I played so many hours of that game. The game's addictive. No joke. All right. Um, I gotta head out. So I appreciate those who stopped by and watched, interacted, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. And I'll probably play this one still just to kind of finish out like what I've been doing. There's not much left to do. It's more so just for funsies at this point. You know what I mean? There's not a whole lot. So we'll see. Maybe um I do think this is probably going to be the last series, at least from what I can think of right now, in terms of series for surviving the aftermath. Unless I decide to do a run with a custom game, which quite honestly would dread it a bit. But there also is an achievement for it, so maybe be worthwhile just to achievement hunt for that thing. But we'll see. But as far as I know, I mean, you know this is a good challenge in itself. So, um, but yeah, appreciate those who watched the whole thing and um, just stuck by through the whole thing. And if you guys watched it on YouTube too, that's awesome. So,